Hello, my name is Marilyn. Welcome to the demo for Lease Accounting in Oracle Fusion Cloud Financials. In this session, we'll cover the feature related to lease liability for foreign currency migrated leases. We'll now cover the feature summary. We'll account for lease liability using the current foreign currency conversion rate when migrating foreign currency denominated leases. Lessees may enter into leases with lease payments denominated in a currency different from the ledger currency. Making lease payments denominated in a foreign currency is a monetary liability that must be recalculated each reporting period at the current foreign currency conversion rate, with any changes recognized in the income statement. The lease liability of foreign currency denominated leases is accounted in the ledger currency using the currency conversion rate as of the amortization start date instead of the historical right-of-use asset conversion rate. The business need include enhanced compliance with lease accounting standards for foreign currency denominated leases, and improving operational efficiency with streamlined accounting when migrating existing portfolios. The outcome include the existing migrated ROU balance rate to be renamed as conversion rate, as the rate is captured only for converting the ROU. The conversion rate attribute is rendered only when payment currency is different from the current ledger currency and will continue to behave the same. In order to use the foreign currency for migration, you must first enable it. You can do this by going to the Setup and Maintenance on the left side and clicking Change Feature Opt-in. Scroll down to the Lease Accounting and select the option Lease Liability for Foreign Currency Migrated Leases. In this demo, I will show you a flow for lease liability for foreign currency migrated leases. We'll first create an expense lease. Here I have an expense lease for 1500B. The legal entity is in Fusion, Portugal LE01. Again, the lease name is 1500B. Party name is Allied Manufacturing. The asset type is an expense lease. My primary accounting classification is an operating lease, and my secondary accounting classification is a finance lease. Up top, you can see the ledger currency is in euros. In terms and details, you can see the lease start date of Jan 1st, 23, and a lease end date of December 31st, 24. My lease term is for 2 years. We'll now scroll down to the migration section. We'll check Migrated Leases. This is new. And under right-of-use basis, we'll select Gross. There are two fields in this drop-down: right-of-use basis or net that's available. All existing leases will be treated as net. For new leases, the default value is gross. Now in the Assets tab, we'll create an asset for assembly conveyor. Click the plus sign. We'll find assembly. Search for it. Select assembly conveyor. We'll give it a model of 1,000. We'll then select the location. It's ABC. Find an ABC address, select that. And the asset start date and asset end date will be the same as the lease start and end date, and we'll give it a unit of 1. We'll now create a payment. We'll click the plus. We'll select a payment template. And it defaults based on that payment template the following attributes. For supplier, PT supplier 01, a supplier site of Liz BOA. We'll give it an asset number. Well, let's not select the asset number. We'll have a start date of 01/01/23 in the amount of 20,000. We'll have it as a base rent for the payment purpose and the payment type. Our frequency will be quarterly, and the number of payments will be 8 for those 2 years. And in this case, since it's a foreign currency, it normally defaults the same as a legend currency, which is in euro, and we'll select USD in this case. And we'll save and close that one. We'll update the accounting details on the payment to input the gross right of use and accumulated amortization amounts. We get there by clicking on the accounting tab. And under accounting tab, there's a section called migration balances. We'll enter the gross right of use as $9,978.43.78. We'll have the operating accumulated amortization as $23,278.98. We'll have the finance accumulated amortization as $34,398.67. And then the conversion type, this is the field that's entered for the migration rate. Since this one is a foreign currency, we'll select 1.532. And down below you'll see the accounting information. So let's save that. Now, in order to process this further, we'll make sure that our lease is activated. You'll just go through the steps under actions here. You'll validate. If everything looks fine, it'll then say that the lease has been validated. Then we'll select the next action, which is generate the schedules, so that the payment schedules can be generated. Next, we'll select the actions activate to activate the lease. Once everything looks okay, then the lease will then be activated. After that, you'll do the standard of attaching the lease details report. Once a report has been generated, we can then save that lease detail report. After that lease has been activated, we'll then create the accounting by navigating to this and under accounting, creating the accounting. Once that process completes, we can then select and view the journal entries. So let's view the journal entries of one that's already been created. We'll go under accounting review journal entries. Here the ledger will be Infusion, Portugal, Ledger 01. The journal source will be Lease Accounting. Our dates will be the same dates as the lease start date of Jan 1st, 23, and the end date would be 12/31/24. We'll then add a field to look for that particular lease. So we'll select the journal entry description. We'll then say contains. We'll say 1500 to pick up just that lease that I have and search for that. Here you can see the journal entries for my lease. The one that we're particular interested in is just the one in foreign currency. So those are the ones that are actually has the in the entered column as USD. I exported the file to look at the details further. So there are six payment lines in total for ROU, accumulated amortization, and the liability lines, both for the debit and credit side. I have the accounted column for euros. The enter column on the left, that is for the foreign currency, which is in USD. And in column J, which is encumbrance type, I took the accounted column divided by the entered columns that gave me the conversion rate, in this case of 1.532. The first row is the ROU debit line of 74,564.80 USD. The account name is right of use with description lease booking migration ROU. The corresponding yellow line below is the credit line for 74,564.80 in USD. The account name is reserve and the description of lease booking migration ROU. As you can see, both have a conversion rate of 1.532. The second entry is for the accumulated amortization. We have both the debit and credit side for 23,278.98 USD. And again, as well as the conversion rate of 1.532. Lastly, the remaining entry, which is in blue, is for the debit and credit for the liability of 100,051 and 234.46 in USD for the account name reserve and description of lease booking migration liability reserve. The following line is for the credit for the same amount of 151,231.46 in USD for the account name lease liability with description of lease booking migration liability. And this concludes the demo for lease liability for foreign currency of migrated leases.